Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back. We got the twin hydro Deltaforce 24 out here at the Park Pond. I got 3 sets of packs. We're going to run the 2200 3S, 2200 4S, and it's the 1300 4S. Stick around. Big B. We're ironclad RC. So my tablet that I use for my GPS is dead, so I'll use my phone, which is what I'm recording on for GPS. I'll just take a screenshot for you guys. 80 amp ESCs, two 2850s, 3330, and we're running the 3814s we ran in the last video when I bent my shaft. All right, so I just used the right shims. I bent my shaft back into shape, and I actually raised these struts. I was running a 20 millimeter height on my tunnel. Now it's 19, so I raised them 1 millimeter. They're still flat. Let's go get it all taped up. Sounds pretty good. I got that shaft bent back into place. It's pretty close. Oh, we got some rain the last couple of days, so the pond's a little bit higher. Check it out. Oh, that's great. That's great. So we're going to do some ovals first, and then we'll put 4S and kind of do some blast passes. Did I just hit a turtle right off the bat? I think I did. Might like that 20 millimeter strut height, you know, which it could be these props. I did see a little bit of bounce yesterday when I ran these props. This is like an X series, you know. All right, let's looks like that. Looks like the turn fin's picking up the right sponson a little bit. All right, there we go. Put a little bit of angle on it there. All right, so that's got to be the props. I was running these smaller props, like doing ovals, you know, so the temps don't get too hot with that Y splitter in there. That's awesome. That's awesome. So I seen that these props had some bounce yesterday, but I still wanted to run them just to prove to myself that it was the adapter that I used and nothing else, you know. I didn't mess with the props at all. I was just running them like they were, and I just changed out the prop adapter. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're gonna put the gold props worked really good, and I wanted to see what this new tune did with the same props I was running the other day, you know. So we'll do that. Here you go. I made my connector for the single battery. All right, I put together a connector for that. Here we go. That should be extremely low resistance, right? That should work, huh? Now that's a connector contraption. No, I'm not going to use it. I just brought it out to be funny. I got to make one for that single battery, which it's actually, we're going to be pulling 2 motors off of 4,000. So it's actually going to be less runtime than what we have with the two 2200s, you know. 4,000, 4,400, you know. So as you guys can see, I marked these knobs. I took my Dremel, put a slit in it, and then I took a marker and marked it, so so I know where that pin is. Okay. Fahrenheit. 123, 121, yeah, 110. So, oh boy. Oh wow. Look at my ESC. It burnt. It's not that hot though. It burnt through the heat shrink. Look at that. I gotta oh, that's gonna be a mess to redo. Oh, that's crazy. 129, they're not even hot. 142, 141, 47, they're not even hot. How the hell did it burn through? It just tore? Maybe it tore? So let's get a speed. You guys see what happened there? It tore or ripped. And it was only in the 140s. That's crazy. So we had 44 miles per hour doing those ovals there. That's not bad. Not bad on 3S. I got the GPS rolling. The 3814 like Reiki props, high rate props. Yeah, when I bent that shaft yesterday, well, yesterday's video, everybody blamed the cable, the quality of the cable. You know, sometimes you gotta take responsibility for stuff. Like it was my fault that I didn't check the adapter I used. You know, a lot of guys automatically blame the products or the manufacturer for something that goes wrong, and a lot of times clearly it's the user's fault. You know. That's crazy about that heat shrink. I must have put too much heat on it whenever I was doing the mod. Okay, so I come off of it easy and it didn't hop real bad. I'm running these bigger batteries back in the boat, you know, way like as far back as I could get them, just to see what that rearward CG does. Holy cow. Damn, I hope I caught that, man. It did like a 1080. I don't think I caught it. I've got this camera on. I got the camera on super steady and it's actually slow response. You know, whenever I turn real fast, it don't keep up with my turn. It's on super steady for best resolution. So we flipped it. I'm trying for a top speed in this little pond is what I'm doing. All right, well that was cool. 1080. Oh, that was cool too. I hope I got that. Why is it doing that? Whenever I come off of it, maybe it's the height. Maybe I've got the height too low. Yeah, whenever I come off of it, it automatically wants to bounce. So it could be the new height, and it could be the new rearward CG. Let's see what it does in the oval here on 4S. Oh, it could also be the turn fin when I come off of it with the two props back there and the turn fin position I have, you know. Could be it. That could be it. So that's my battery. Okay, so let's check the speed here. Well, I guess I'll have to check the speed last. So that was kind of wild, the way it was bouncing real bad when I come off of it. It did it yesterday on its like maiden, but it didn't do it quite as bad. But yesterday I had my CG forward, you know, quite a bit actually. Okay. No water in the boat, that's good because I got that ESC split open. All right, so we got 97, 122, 135, 102. Ooh, that ESC's warm. These ESCs aren't enough for this boat. I don't think they are. I'm getting water in the ESCs first, and they're really hot. $64 miles an hour. Let's freaking go, boy. Let's go. So I gotta fix this. Okay, the prop shaft did good. The height, not real sure about the height. I think it ran better with the 20mm height opposed to the 19. Only time will tell. We're just gonna have to keep running it and testing different strut heights. It's tough. It's tough getting both of them right, level, and yeah, it's a tough boat to tune. So we're gonna have to fix that. That's kind of crazy. It was only in the 140s, so I mean, I would imagine 150 would have been a high temp for it. Oh well, it was fun. It was fun. So I'm back at the shop. I'm gonna rip this this speed control out of here real quick, and basically just gonna pull the heat shrink off of it and reheat shrink. So I got the old heat shrink off, and I just wanted to look at this board with you guys before we do anything with it. So the silicone didn't really push in onto the board as far as I thought it would, you know. And we did melt the heat shrink, but everything else has been fine, you know. So there's no real need to pull all this off all of our old potting off. I'm just gonna leave it on there and shrink it down a little bit, and then just put a little dab of some silicone around it. You know, I picked up a new bottle, just around it, just a little bit, and then I'll seal them back up. This is rated for, I don't know, 125C. I believe that's a 240 degrees. There ain't no way we got this ESC that hot. There ain't no way. I mean, it wouldn't have worked. You know what I'm saying? Hottest temp I seen today was 150. Well, actually, it was like 142, but I'm sure it was like 150, you know, real-time temp. But, I don't know. Maybe I got to get some different heat shrink. This is the first time I've ever bought heat shrink specifically for ESCs. So maybe next time I'll look for a higher temperature rating. I don't know. So next outing, we're going to run these ABC 1616s, which is a 40mm 1.6 pitch. Right now we're running a 38 14. Okay, we tried the 42 high rakes and it actually took it. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to run these, listen to it, listen to the sound of the props, see if they spool up. If they don't have a good sound, if we don't get a good speed, I think I'm going to dedicate these props for my speed run props for this boat. We're going to make these props work for this thing. If it's too much prop as is, we'll probably take some of the blade area down, leave diameter, take some of the blade area down. Okay, she's ready for round 4, boy. Ready for round 4. Got the heat shrink, silicone plumbed, wired in. She's ready to go. I went ahead and added the secondary transit mounted water pickup. So we're going one side with this, the other side with that. I would like to just run like motors off this and ESCs off the other one, but I just didn't feel like messing with all the plumbing. So we're going to run it like I got it. All right, let's go. I told you put a balanced prop on there, it'll straighten itself out. Come on, come on. Oh, what we have here? Oh, and you guys should see what's on my small bench. Oh, you're gonna shit your pants when you see what's coming out. Let's go. We'll see you next time. Big B with Ironclad RC.